Hey y'all, I don't know if this video is going to make it, they deleting videos when you don't talk about what they want you to talk about. I just want to say, I just want everybody to stay lifted during the situation. Turn off your fucking TVs. I mean, I have a COVID-19 fucking headache at this point. I don't even watch TV, okay? Anybody that knows me know I don't even watch TV. So, I mean, I don't have a subscription to the Canton Repository, but they feed me these COVID-19 goddamn stories. Oh, we're giving to you free because we need to be informed. Informed with what? Fuckery. Let me tell you something. If you have no medical first-hand knowledge or background, shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. You out here arguing with each other on fucking Facebook, all over some shit that you've been fed. I guarantee you nobody watching this now knows somebody with fucking coronavirus. Nobody knows somebody. But yet you see all these numbers. And where I live, this county ain't that big. The fuck? This county ain't that big. And they throwing up all these numbers. And I still guarantee you nobody fucking knows somebody with that shit. I'm going to give a shout out to the real farmers of this motherfucker. The real farmers are the media. Because they planting seeds like motherfucker in y'all's minds. And it's growing like hell. Now, I don't doubt that people are getting sick in other areas. But I don't know. I'm not fucking there. I don't know. I'm going to tell you what. I'm more interested in hearing from a techie. Someone that works in IT. I'm more interested in what they have to say. I'm going to tell you something else weird. Why the fuck is Bill Gates doing all this goddamn virus pandemic goddamn talk? What you, nigga, you ain't even a damn medical nothing. You are a tech person. Let me tell you something. I know I was young at the time when this shit popped off, but back in 79, 80, whatever, somewhere around there, don't quote me, fucking look it up, don't quote me, but around that area in time, 1G came out, okay? And right after that is when they started having the first AIDS cases, like in 81. And then they found out that HIV caused AIDS in 84. Listen, when AIDS first came on the scene, they said this shit deja goddamn vu. They said it was from people eating monkey brains. That there was a species cross, and that's how the shit got into people or whatever. Back in the early 80s. That shit just sounds so similar. Same script, change the characters, change the animal. And now we got this damn COVID-19 that supposedly was from eating cats, bats, snakes, who fucking knows. Anyway, they claim it was a species cross again, and it got into people. I'm going to just say this, because I've gotten many inboxes as to why I don't do any more videos on that shit. Because the more I researched, the more this shit didn't make sense. It didn't make sense. When I researched Wuhan and everything, then I found out that they had turned on their towers and their 5G towers, and then the same with Italy. And I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? Hold up. Where have I seen this? Where have I heard this before? And I kind of remember hearing about this shit back when I had to do studies back in the early 2000s. about how people started getting 6 when 1G came out. And I'm talking, oh, and if you don't know what I'm talking about when I say 1G, I'm talking about first generation. I'm talking about like cell phones, okay? Cell phones. And I mean, I'm just sitting there thinking, where, why wouldn't they do the same shit for a better phone? I mean, what the fuck? I mean, like, then people, a disease that had never been here before, we had never seen it. But I mean, we all know there's nothing new under the sun. Naturally, there's nothing new under the sun. So how are we getting these diseases in this time that no one's ever seen? The only thing that we've never seen before is 5G. We ain't seen that shit before. People was talking about, oh, we'll explain the Spanish flu. Well, do your damn, and I'm not talking about looking at damn Wikipedia where they can change that shit so that the dates don't add up. But that's when they first started doing broadcasting, the radio, sending radio waves out. People didn't see that people got sick. Let me tell you something. My experience with viruses is that a virus isn't so much like a bug. It's the cell being poisoned and the cell trying to extract the poison, and that's where you get these spikes with the crown. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get all technical and shit, but I'm gonna just tell you something. Let me just tell you this. This is what I know. In any healthcare provider, worker, hell, anybody that works in healthcare, even if you work in the kitchen, you work, dietary, you work housekeeping, anything like that, we have had patients, residents, clients with contagious things, and we've had to wear PPD for something that was contained in, say, their urine, inside of a wound, or in their fecal matter or something. And we have to be suited and booted to even go into that damn room, okay? And at no way and no place, no, at no time are you to go in that room and give any kind of care, do anything without having your PPE on. Now, this supposed coronavirus is supposed to be very contagious. I mean, it has an R naught of what? Fucking 3, 4, some, don't quote me, but it's high. It's high as hell. So basically, if you're in the same room with 10 people, you're going to infect at least 4 or 5 of them just from being in a room type shit. Like, they're saying this shit is airborne, okay? So, and then they say, oh, no, it's droplet. Well, whatever the fuck it is. I'm going to tell you this. This is what I know. For this disease to be so contagious, the CDC recommendations for the public is just too lackadaisical for me. I mean, so I emailed the health department, and they graciously emailed me right back and sent me a lot of information. And so I read the orders from Ohio, okay? We're currently in a, I don't know, what the fuck are they calling it, a shelter in place. We're on a 14-day quarantine or some shit, okay? And if you read it, they're talking about essential and non-essential. And what it says, it says we encourage you, or we suggest this. And I'm just sitting there like, for this shit to be that damn serious, I don't want to encourage somebody. You just need to do what the hell we need to do to keep everybody safe. We're on a quarantine, but you can still go out and walk your dog. You can still go outside. People was at Park Hill. They just recently, I believe they're shutting down parks because I ain't never seen these parks so damn packed this time of year. They packed. I'm like, what the hell? What? There's 10 people. There's 12 people. It's like it was ridiculous. I'm talking about in the area where I live. So, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. I don't care if I have a patient coding. If they have something that is contagious, we are not allowed to go in that room unless we have PPE, the proper PPE on. And so the fact that there is even talk that we are to wash gloves, or that they're thinking about approving us to be able to wear the same pair of gloves in between patients that have the same illnesses. We just have to wash our hands in the glove. That is crazy talk, and I hope that is. And I'm gonna just say allegedly, because allegedly, that is the story, and I just hope that's not true. That is ridiculous. But my thing is, the standards are too lackadaisical for this to be as contagious as they're saying this is. Let me point this out to you too. Do I think shit gonna hit the fan? I do. I think shit gonna hit the fan. But I think it's gonna hit the fan once they hit a switch. But the seeds that they've planted in everyone's minds is that it's some real virus, and that now shit is getting bad because nobody stayed home. If I see one more meme that says stay the fuck home, oh my God, I'm gonna throw my fucking phone. Oh, and let me tell you, there's this meme going around that says, oh, this is coronavirus broken down. And I'm paraphrasing, but it's something like, say one person has it and she or he doesn't even know, and she won't find out for 14 days, but within that 14 days, she's infected 10 people. And then those 10 people are going to infect 10 people, and they don't even know they're sick yet. And then those 10 people have now affected 100 people, and then there's 1,000. So you get my drift, okay? So there's this meme. If shit was really that contagious, do you think they would be saying, you can go outside and walk your dog, you can do this, if you're a non-essential, we're letting the businesses decide if they're essential, non-essential. I don't know one business giving the choice to shut their doors and stop making their money if they have a choice. And I'm going to tell you, some are doing the right thing, but you got some greedy ass businesses that still have people working. And I'm just like, are you really essential? But they greedy. They don't give a shit. They front office and shit is, they're on quarantine, but they got their workers still working and stuff. Okay? That's bullshit. If this disease is really that contagious now. People are forgetting their everyday lives because they're so engulfed in this goddamn COVID-19. This is ridiculous. I believe the media is playing on people's fears. They are fucking with their money. They making this disease real personal for them. And it's personal because it's hitting your pockets. It's not personal because you got it or you know somebody. I want y'all to really think about that. It's personal to you because either you are not working, your kids aren't in school because of this. So it's personal to you because of what you've been told to do or what you've been trained to see, not because the shit is personally happening to you or your family. Do you understand what I'm saying? So they've planted those goddamn seeds in your head, so you're convinced, and you're arguing with people on Facebook that don't think like you do or something. Damn, take the time to just listen to what the fuck somebody's saying. Hell, you ain't got shit else to do. Most of y'all ain't even fucking working. Up there arguing about numbers and shit. Shut the fuck up. Numbers from where? My thing is this, the numbers they spitting out, can you look around and see that those numbers add up? Let me tell you something. We supposedly had somebody die from this shit. And let me tell you something. This is probably, I hate to say this, but I'm going to say this. Listen, I've been in healthcare 26 years. And anytime there was a confidential patient, everybody still fucking knew about it. I mean, even dietary and housekeeping. The groundskeepers, do you hear me? They knew what fucking room they was in, what they had, everything. Because people fucking talk. People fucking talk. It don't matter. Even though, and I hate to say this, but every healthcare worker know what the fuck I'm talking about, okay? I'm being real right now. Fuck what you heard. I'm being real. Everybody seems to know who the fuck this patient is. Everybody. Even though it's supposed to be confidential, okay? Let me tell you something. How come nobody knew who the fuck this person was? Oh, I just know they're in ISO. Get the fuck out of here. Nobody knows? Nobody fucking knows? Stop. I can't find no obituary. Let me tell you something. That brings another thing. In New York, there was a case where somebody died and they slapped that diagnosis on them when they died. That family, so they say, hold the fuck up. No, they didn't. They had XYZ and they been sick. Like, that's what they're doing. And I'm sitting there telling people, be leery of people having that damn diagnosis slapped on them when they die. Because I'm like, well, how come we didn't hear nothing about it as they were dying? You understand what I'm saying? This shit got people's minds. And if you don't know how powerful your mind is, I'm here to tell you, your mind is powerful as fuck, yo. And I'm going to tell you, when you have many people dwelling on the same shit, that manifests any fucking thing you thinking about. And y'all manifesting an ugly ass fucking bug, I'm telling y'all. Y'all manifesting this shit because they putting it in. You're not looking. I mean, fuck. Y'all so rocked the goddamn sleep. Like, they is rocking y'all to sleep with this fuck shit. I mean, seriously. Who the fuck do you know with this shit? And let me tell you something. I fucking saw a post, and I'm paraphrasing, but it said, my kid's job called me and said somebody tested positive. Listen, as a business owner, no fucking business owner would even fucking put that shit out there. Number one, it's a lawsuit, okay? It's a fucking lawsuit. No one would do no shit like that. That is, I call bullshit all day, every day. No, who the fuck, let me tell you something. If I had an employee that tested positive, I am not calling my employee's family saying, hey, we had some. That shit is bullshit. It's a lawsuit. Nobody would fucking do it. And I'm going to tell you something. There is such a thing as fucking HIPAA, especially when it's someone who doesn't work in HIPAA. Like, stop. Bullshit. I call bullshit all fucking day and I can back that shit up. No, the fuck you couldn't. You couldn't, and you goddamn wouldn't do that shit. Nobody would do that shit. Nobody. And furthermore, who the fuck would put that shit out there having they goddamn, and if I'm deemed essential and I can make some money, I'm not gonna put no fuck shit out there on my business to have everybody calling off fucking sick because they can. And I don't have no work. That don't make no fucking sense. None. Unless you left out some very vital parts of your damn bullshit. I call bullshit. This is nothing fucking personal. I still call bullshit. Whatever. Shit ain't gonna happen. Put your fucking phones down. I'm gonna just tell you this. Let me ask y'all this. If you weren't told anything about this, would your thoughts be any different? Because I'm gonna tell you something. What you've been told has caused you to react and do shit that's making this a pandemic. You were told that there was some disease killing motherfuckers. You were told that this shit was here. And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm fucking lightweight ashamed of the couple videos I put up. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm gonna tell you something. The third video I put up about the shit, I even said, I don't give a fuck. I don't care who can get it done. I don't give a fuck. Prepare, because I knew they was gonna lock us the fuck. I knew that was coming, because if you look cross seas and saw what the hell, you crazy if you think that shit wasn't gonna, if they wasn't gonna try that shit here. You crazy as fuck if you think, you know what I'm saying? I think it probably will get worse though. Not trying to be funny. I'm just being real. I think it's gonna be a real fucking lockdown though, because when they keep turning on these fucking towers, people are gonna get sick. People, and you know what? They famous line is, oh, they had pre-existing conditions. They already had comorbidities. Quit fucking playing, because the crazy part is, if you already have a weakened immune system, and when they fucking turn some shit on that shake your fucking cells to the point they ain't never seen, it poisons the cell, yeah, you got a more likelihood to succumb to that shit, you know? I don't know. I guess I'm just frustrated. I have a fucking COVID-19 goddamn headache. I'm sick of the goddamn symptoms changing based on what people are saying on fucking Facebook. And if you don't see that, let me tell you something. Back in January, when I was first put on to this shit, and I was talking to people, and when I could, because I have some people that I know. I know a teacher in Beijing. She ain't been to work since like December 5th, but and she was telling me how they was lying about the numbers. So I knew they was lying about the numbers over there in China. But some of the videos that I saw, people literally dropping like flies in the goddamn street. Just dying. Just, you stand there and you fucking die. And let me tell you something. If you that fucking sick that you dropping dead in the street, you were too fucking sick to get out of bed. You were too fucking sick to get dressed, get downstairs, go. You understand? This shit don't make fucking sense. You're probably okay, and then when you got out in that fucking air and shit, and you fucking and them with them fucking 5G waves hit his ass, boom, you drop. The shit don't make fucking sense to me. I I just don't understand how everybody's so quick because it ain't what you believe. Oh, you're a conspiracy theorist. Shut the fuck up. Until you can tell me, show me some tangible goddamn evidence of what you're believing, that you know it to be true, that you know this shit to be true, because you only fucking know this shit because of what they're telling you. To be honest, this flu season don't look any different than any other flu season. And I can say that and back that shit up. Any healthcare provider watching this video, if you fucking take your COVID-19 glasses off and really look at shit, it ain't no different than any other fucking flu season, okay? But your mind is so goddamn engulfed with fear. And oh my God, what if I get it? What if I take it home to my kids? What I really want to say is there's nothing to be got. So no, I don't believe there is a virus. I don't even want to go on this, but viruses aren't real. Not like that. Not like it's something you can catch. No, a virus is like a reaction from the cell being poisoned. Like, it's different. It's fucking different. But I don't want to go into that right now. So no, I don't think HIV is real. Let me tell you something. I've had so many goddamn HIV patients who didn't even know they were sick until we fucking told them they were sick. You sick? Oh yeah, somebody who tested positive said they was with you within the last 6 months, so we need you to come in here and get tested. So you get tested, and first thing you say, I ain't even know, I felt fine, I'm fine. And then we put them on this regimen, and then they start getting sick. If you don't think there's illness in their so-called cure, you're fucking crazy. And if you think that ain't the shit that's about to pop off now, you're fucking crazy. And another thing, just think about it. Why the fuck is Bill Gates all over this shit? Because he knew what he knew what was coming down the pipeline. He knew 5G was coming. He knew. He had I mean, you can look up his speeches and shit, years ago. He was talking about, we're not ready. How the fuck you know one coming? How... we know there's going to be 10,000 more cases. How the fuck do you know unless you know y'all about to flip some damn switches and make some people sick? Get the fuck out of here. But it don't matter. They can flip these switches all they want. And when people get sick, people are only going to say, it was the virus and you motherfuckers didn't stay home. So you understand what I'm saying? That's what they want. Wake the fuck up, people. Put your COVID-19 goddamn phones down. Take your goddamn COVID-19 glasses off. Shit. Shout out to Gojo and Purell. Don't fucking back down to these bully ass bitches. Y'all know Purell is not a public. They're still privately owned. That's why they going after them. Clorox put the same shit on their labels and they ain't after Clorox. Purell probably making too much fucking money right now. And they can't regulate it because they're not a public, meaning when I say that, I mean, you can't buy stock. They're not traded on a stock exchange. They're privately owned. So shout out to Gojo and Purell, shit. I'ma still keep buying y'all shit, for real. I know this rant has been long, and many of y'all done clicked off this video, minutes ago, but fuck, man. Shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. Damn. Go call somebody and see how they doing. Go wish somebody a happy birthday, because I'm sure some of y'all missed some goddamn birthdays and shit. I missed some good friends' birthdays on Facebook because I ain't want to fucking be on Facebook, because all I kept seeing was this COVID-19 shit. And this shit gets on my fucking nerves. So happy belated birthday to all y'all that I missed and shit. For real, for real. Alright, y'all. It's been real. Stay lifted. Bye.